Shalom, this is Gamal Yala out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHSHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHSHAM Rakakudash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that pushing out this truth and sincerity. Coming at you with a quick lesson. All right, and this is going to be centered around the elect are analytical thinkers. All right, matter of fact, I'm going to grab some information on analytical thinkers. All right, because analytical thinker is someone that basically, well, first of all, they're a thinker. You know, they don't accept, the things that this society has basically brought them up to believe. Okay, for you to be an analytical and critical thinker, you basically, you're deep. Okay, you don't accept the norms. You know, you're basically like a glitch in the matrix, so to speak. All right, but it says analytical thinkers are reserved, quiet persons. They like to get to the bottom of things. See, and that's us. Well, Lord willing, I'm of the elect. Lord willing, we're the hopeful, and we're the hopefully elect. But it says we're reserved, quiet thinkers, and don't isn't that in the scriptures? You know, the scriptures say, talk not much. You know, basically, be more reserved. It's a few scriptures on that. I can't really think of any offhand. But it says they like to get to the bottom of things. All right, and for us to have come in this truth, all right, we wanted to get to the bottom of this thing, man. We wanted to basically understand the truth. Okay, like what the hell is going on? We knew it wasn't something right with this system, you know, and so we searched. I mean, me personally, myself, I went through several different beliefs before I landed on the truth, and then once I found out, I was like, yeah, this is the truth, you know. And I'm sure certain, other brothers are the same way. Before we landed on Great Millstone, which is the men that Yahweh BAHSHAM Yahushai set up, to uphold His truth. You know, we were all in different beliefs, and we held certain other things to be true. It says they like to get to the bottom of things. Curiosity is one of their strongest motives, and that's how we came into the truth. Excuse me. That's how we came into the truth. We were curious. Okay, now I got something real quick. This is Revelations 3. Yeah, Revelations 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him, and I will sup with him, and he with me. See, so he said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door. So we heard Yahawashi's voice. Okay, we heard his voice. All right, meaning we got that calling. All right, and the scriptures say many are called, but few are chosen. So a lot of men have got that calling, because they were thinking. That's like the calling, through the Spirit. You start to think and question things, and your reality starts to alter. As you kind of wake up to the truth and realize what the hell is going on. Your reality is pretty much the world is pretty much shattered, because all the things that you thought to be true, you realize it's all bullshit, and we all, all of the elect, one characteristic they're gonna have is to be able to sift through the bullshit, okay? Which I got that real quick. It's Matthew 24. It's like 24 and 20. Bear with me 1 second. This is Matthew 24 and Yeah. 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right. Let me see. Okay, con. Verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. And like I said, the elect's not going to be fooled. So it's telling you, basically saying, believe it not. And it says, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And it says, if it were possible. But that means it's not possible to deceive the very elect. You know, you can't deceive the elect because they're analytical thinkers. All right, they have the spirit of YAHAWASHI to be able to sift through the bullshit. It says, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So, like I said, you can't deceive the elect. All right, you know. Let me see. Let me go back to. It says, if any, behold, Revelation 3:20, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me. And YAHAWASHI supping with you is basically symbolic of you coming into this knowledge and you know, him, you know, figuratively speaking, him sitting down at the table with you and breaking things down, giving him a portion of his spirit, giving you knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, you know, dealing with you. All right. Now it says, to him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne. So it says, overcometh, which that word overcome in my Bible, it says wins the victory. So you actually have to win the victory of this world. And how do you do that? You have to be an analytical thinker. Okay? You have to basically think your way through this thing, you know, through faith. Through faith, thinking is very key, you know. What did the thing say? It said thinkers are more reserved, you know. And that's one thing that I've always noticed about myself. I've always been a thinker, you know. I always really you know, I don't mind peace and quiet, you know, because it gives my brain time to think. You know, thinking to yourself is crucial. A lot of these, you know, this world, it just teaches you to talk, and you have TVs on, you have radios on, and different things, different distractions and everything, you know, noise, you know, and it clouds your thoughts, okay? But like I said, an analytical thinker, they see through all that, all right? That's how you overcome. Let me see. Slack, give me 1 second. All right, hold on 1 second. Just looking up some more stuff. Okay, so here's some pros and cons of analytical thinkers. All right, it says well-read, unbiased, which that's us. We're not biased. That unbiased basically means just, because you're able to weigh out both sides. All right, which of course we are biased according to the scriptures. That's what we deal with. But it says well thought, childlike naivety. I know it's naive, but naivety. It's like, so you know, doesn't the scripture say be like a child? It says consistent, brutally honest, reality based, and we deal with reality. we deal with reality. We're analytical thinkers. We're able to basically decipher and see through the matrix and crack the code of this thing, you know, to overcome. What did it say right there? It said, to him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame. Yahawashi overcame. He overcame what? The flesh. Okay? He overcame the world, you know? Says reality-based, thorough analysis, straightforward, independent. Now these are all characteristics of the elect. You know, we're brutally honest when we're out on the highways and byways. We're consistent. You know, meaning we go out, we putting our videos up. We're diligent. Says straightforward. Who is straightforward? Who is more straightforward than Great Millstone when it comes to the scriptures? We keep things straightforward, man. Raw, uncut, and filtered. Says well read. You know, just going back through them, but hey, this is this is good to understand the mind. You know, understand characteristics of the elect, because like I said, analytical thinker, being an analytical thinker is very key in this thing. You know, you have to be able to weigh things out. You have to read the scriptures from an analytical mind. You know, that's how we're able to. Hey, let me grab that too. I think it's let me see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Slot. All right. Give me 1 second. This is Amos. This is Amos 3:7, and it says, "Surely the Lord will do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants the prophets." All right. So the Lord basically reveals His secrets unto His servants the prophets. He reveals His mysteries. You know, even Yahawashi, he said, it is not to them to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto you it is given. All right. So Yahawashi gave us the gift of having an analytical mind. All right. You know, understanding these scriptures from an analytical mind. You know, thinking things through. You know, analyzing the scriptures, not just reading it through. Okay. You have to really analyze these things and ponder. You know. Okay. Why did he do that? What was his reason for doing that? You know, put yourself in the story. Okay? Let's look up that word analyze. Okay, so the word analyze, actually, let me go to the etymology. 1 second. Etym online. It's from, let me see. Okay, resolution of anything complex into simple elements. All right, which this is a complex book, the Bible. It says resolution of anything complex into simple elements. So it's being able to take something complex and put it in something simple and understandable for you. Put it in simpler terms for you to understand. You know, it says literally a breaking up, a loosening, a releasing. Okay. to unfasten, and that's what analyze means. To basically, hey, break it down. You know, what do we always say? Breaking the scriptures down. That's how you analyze it. When we're out there and when we're out there teaching, we're analyzing things. We've already analyzed it, but we're now teaching it. We're breaking it down. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now I'm gonna get a couple more precepts, and I'm probably getting ready to close up. All right. This is Proverbs 1:5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. So a wise man will hear and will increase learning. So any man that wants wisdom, he's gonna get into the scriptures. Okay, he's gonna increase learning. He's gonna analyze this thing, man. I keep saying that word, but that's what it is. All right. It says a wise man will hear and will increase learning. All right, and when you increase learning, what does that do? That takes a lot of thinking. When we first came into this thing, we had to look things up ourselves. Like, damn, the scriptures say that too. You don't just take everything for face value. No, you got to look it up. Don't be just a parrot and just take everything. When we first woke up to this thing, we basically through the spirit, we knew that these men had the truth, the way they were breaking it down so beautifully. But we also had to see it for ourselves. We had to think about it. We had to analyze it. All right, well, all right, okay, yeah, we are the Israelites. You reach conclusions through thinking deeply. And the elect is all deep. We're all deep thinkers. That's one characteristic that we all have. We're all, and like I said, Lord willing, we're of that number. But the elect is gonna be deep thinkers, man. It's not gonna be no simple-minded niggas, man. Because in order for you to grasp this truth is deep. So in order for you to grasp this truth and understand these words, you have to be deep. Now you have different levels of being deep. You got different levels of analytical thinkers, but all in all, the elect is going to be analytical thinker because in order to grasp this truth, you have to analyze it. You have to break it down. It says, wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. All right. Now, I got one more precept. This is Sirach 35, and I'll start 3. To depart from wickedness is a thing pleasing to the Lord, and to forsake unrighteousness is propitiation. All right, so that was another thing that we basically did was we departed from wickedness. We wanted to. We said, you know what? How do we be right? How can I read the scriptures and understand it and apply it in my life to be righteousness and to depart from wickedness? It says, and to forsake righteousness is a propitiation. To forsake unrighteousness is a propitiation. So that was another way that the elect basically is gonna grasp the truth, is to flee from unrighteousness. They see the wickedness of this world. They see everything that's going on, and they're not accepting it. They're thinking like, damn, you know what? This can't be it. We have, breaking it down and understanding in their own mind, thinking about things, So, hey, that's what that's all I got. Lord willing, you brothers will edify. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHSHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHSHAM, Rakakwadash, Shalom.